Same idea. This tells us what our answer is going to be, but how do we know it's no solution? Okay, so step one, get your x's and y's on the same side. So subtract 3y from both sides. And add 3x to both sides. Okay? So, I'm going to choose to get rid of my y's. 3 and 4 both go into 12. So I have to take the top equation times 4, the bottom equation times 3. So that gives me 8x minus 12y I lost my train of thought, equals 17. And 9x plus 12y equals 24. And I'm thinking I made a typo when I typed this up, because this is definitely not giving me no solution. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and solve it. And then I'll do a no solution one for you at the end, okay? So we know that x is 41 over 17. Plugging that back in, 4y equals 8 minus 3, and 41 over 17. Okay? Again, using my calculator on the right side, 8 minus 3 parentheses 41 divided by 17 gives me 13 over 17. Dividing both sides by 4, 13 over 68. Okay? Same idea. On this one, I need to subtract 3x from both sides to get my x's and y's together. Bringing over my other one that is already okay. Now, before I add, what am I going to multiply them both by? If I get rid of my x's, 3 and 15 go into 15. So I've got to take my first equation times 5, my second one times 1, and my x's already have the opposite signs. So I have negative 15x plus 5y equals negative 10, and 15x minus 5y equals a positive 10. You see that everything cancels, so 0 equals 0. If everything cancels and what's left is true, you have an infinite number of solutions. Now, when you write it in my math lab, a lot of times they're going to have you write it as, okay, this is solved for x or for y, right? So if I know x, to find y, I have to do 3x minus 2. For every x, because this is solved for y, this is what I do to x to find y. When you solve and your variables drop off, I'm going to insert a new slide here. Okay? But what's left is not true. That is not true. That's when you have no solution. Okay? Okay, one more example on this. Okay. Technology is promising to bring light. I need to move this. Bring light, fast, and beautiful wheelchairs to millions of people with disability. A company is planning to manufacture these wheelchairs. Fixed costs will be $500,000, and it costs $400 to produce each wheelchair. Okay? Each wheelchair will be sold for $600. So write the cost function. How much does it cost to produce? Well, the cost equals the fixed cost, $500,000, plus it costs $400 for every wheelchair. So I have to add 400 times however many wheelchairs I produce. That's my cost function. That's how much it costs the company to make X wheelchairs. The revenue function is how much does the company make. So the revenue, well, they make $600 for each wheelchair they sell, right? Now that's not all profit. The break-even point is when cost equals revenue. So subtract 400x from both sides. Divide both sides by 200, and you get $2,500. That means when the company makes 2,500 wheelchairs, they break even. They don't lose money, they don't make money. If they make less than 2,500, they lose money. More than 2,500, they start making a profit. And that is your lecture for 5.1.